Hello, everybody that is watching. This is a small, not small, but a raw demonstration for all bones percent in downward. Um, it does not
What is
change
this
much
place?
from any percent.
Where
I can
am
say
I?
that right now. It does add a little bit of time, but it's not a huge run. Can be done sub 20 minutes, barely for free, and sub
That blue
18
thing there.
with
That's an
just
anomaly.
a slight bit of effort put into it. Sub 17 should be possible. Maybe a mid 16,
All right.
a 1630 or something like that would be possible as well. But it would have to be slightly better routed than the route that I made up for this. That being said, this category should be, it will be, I mean, gathering all bones, hence all bones percent. Gathering all bones, there's 10 in total, scattered across the map. There's 3 in Crossroads, 2 in Wintersea, 3 in Deep Crater, 1 in Sanctuary. And there's the last one, which is in the Merchant Layer. Merchant Layer is accessible from Crossroads, on the bottom, kind of near the island in the middle of the ocean, that has another bone, and we take advantage of that and kind of route it towards grabbing 3 bones in a row, after doing what we'd usually do in any percent. That being said, these first few minutes are completely like any percent. Doesn't change a single thing at all. We still do challenges. We still get infinite stamina. There will be a lot of mistakes in this run. I didn't plan for this to be a perfect run right out the gate.
Done.
Some of these things are incredibly frustrating to see and to do, but I tried. As you can see, probably on the splits, 60 attempts to get a time that I would be slightly happy with, to show, as a run would be as fast as any percent would be. Obviously, with increments of time for grabbing all the bones. There's not much to talk about right now because this is pretty much any percent. I'm doing all the strats that I did for my 11 minute and 47-second run. Still just avoiding the light gate and these parallel walls up here because I do think that it's faster. Placing another mark and talking to the guy, to the old man, and now doing the challenges. Challenges are the same. The upgrades that we buy are the same. With that being said, the fast travel upgrade is incredibly useful. Every upgrade is incredibly useful, but that one in specific is a lot more used in this one than it is in any percent. We use it to jump from place to place, sorta, and to also go back to one of the places that we already visited, which would be Deep Crater. I would explain that when we get to that split. Talking of splits, I only split at the end of each zone, so I finish Crossroads. When I'm entering Wintersea, it's when I will split, and when I finish Wintersea is when I will split to get to Crossroads, and there, so on and so forth. We're kind of coming up to the first incredibly small change from any percent route. Any percent, or in my run of any percent, I still do this launch of the palm tree to get to this pillar. I grab the DA, but now I dash jump off to the meditate pillar to negate fall damage. Grab the first bone, walk back. Grabbing the first bone will activate the skull quest line. There will be a quest symbol, a white skull that will appear in the HUD, in the screen, that you will be able to see. I will not go there until the end of the run, because speaking that skull, I mean, grabbing the or talking to the skull by not having all the bones already, it's kind of a waste of a time, because you need to talk to him every time you get a new bone, pretty much. So might as well just go at the end and talk to him. with all of them already.
Hey,
I do that
so bad.
before fighting the final boss, and that's the only time that we go in there. All of this is any percent, very vanilla, except for me missing the launch a couple of times. And this is where the route starts to change a lot. We already grabbed one out of the 3 bones in Crossroads.
Not bad.
After we speak to Bird Lady up there, we will be grabbing the 2 bones that are left in Crossroads. Grab the 1 bone in Merchant Lair, and heading off to Wintersea right away. So we do the same. We activate the portal. We activate Gamma, because one of the bones in Crossroads do not spawn if Gamma isn't activated, which is this one that we're jumping off to. We grab the ledge to negate fall damage. We grab it. Grab the bone, I mean. We dash jump off to this pillar. We dash jump again. Put a mark down just for safety in case I die. And use the anomaly to double jump over the pillar. Let's grab this again to negate fall damage. Grab the last bone in Crossroads. Dash jump over to this place, which has the passage to get to Merchant Lair. This is where the old man lives, and that's where you would be able to sell and upgrade the lair. The jawbone is there. It's the bone, the only bone in this place. You use the bell to fast travel to Crossroads to get up there. And now we do what we usually do to get to Wintersea, which is just dash jumping out of here all the way down, grabbing the ledge to negate fall damage, and heading off to Wintersea.
I'd love to meet the guy who built this.
In the Wintersea is where things change quite a bit. There are 2 bones. They're very out of the way, incredibly out of the way, in fact. You need 2 charges for marks in this place, so you would always check if you have 2 or not. Up here you can grab that fountain without activating the cutscene, which is awesome, because you need 2 right at the beginning. After that you will need 2 again, but you'll have the opportunity to touch a fountain on the way to the second bone. We activate the planet as usual. We watch the cutscene as usual, and right after that we're going to place down a mark and dash jump off to the left to get to the destination of the first bone. So mark, you dash jump, or you move over to where I'm going. You grab this DA because we will need it, and I will explain why. Dash jump over to here. You shouldn't be able to do this without the planet that is actually needed, which I'm not sure which one it is, but you can just dash jump over here. You can jump from the top all the way down. I just missed it. Grab the first bone, revert back to the mark, and do any percent things. So going up here, grabbing the DA, going all the way to slingshot, grabbing slingshot, placing another mark. This is why you need 2 over here. Dash jump, and then dash jump again. I missed this a couple of times. For some reason my mouse is not cooperating with me today. But you can grab this fountain. This is where you need the 2 marks again. You need to dash jump all the way over here as well. This is where the second bone is. And now revert back, do the hook launch over to the mark. Activate the quiescent state. Place down a mark like in 90% and finish the level like in 90% we do. It's not incredibly hard. Those are just the 2 detours. They take a little bit of time. They're a little bit longer than what I expected. I kind of messed this up because I thought I didn't go launch this further, but it's fine. Just try it again. This is not for a record either way. Even though this is the only kind of run that exists for this category, but nonetheless. It's not officialized. I don't intend to this to be a good run either. Grab the relic, and grab the other 2 DAs out of this place while talking to Old Man to advance to the next place, Deep Crater.
Okay, and now?
Obviously we fast travel out of here, and I split in this place because I'm already done with Wintersea. Now, Deep Crater. We do as we normally do in 90%. We go up there, leaving the mark behind. We revert back to the mark as soon as we can. after placing down the first relic.
There we go.
And we dash jump like in any percent. Side effect of activating Gamma to grab the other two bones in Crossroads is that unless you change it back, it will always be Gamma. It does not affect the speedrun at
I'd
all,
love to meet the guy who built this.
besides the
Good as new.
how dark it is. That's about it. But I think it looks cool. I like this color scheme. But yeah, as soon as we get to Deep Crater, things are automatically different. Instead of going right away to the planet changer, we're going to go to the right, activate the portal, the teleport portal, and grab the first bone, which is right in front of it conveniently. And things after that can change a little bit. It depends where the tortoise is, and if you want to grab the bone on top of the tortoise right away or not. There's 3 bones in Deep Crater. 2 of them do not need planets to spawn, and the third one does need Alpha Planet to spawn. Alpha Planet is a very specific planet, and it's kind of dumb. You need to have the second relic placed on the altar thingy, and you also need 15 DAs or dry artifacts. The fact that we usually in any percent, when we get to place the second relic, you don't have 15.
All right.
The
what's
last
next?
DA that you get is from Sanctuary. So what I did was I grabbed the one in Wintersea to get to the first bone. That being done, when we get to Deep Crater and we finish this place, we already have 15. So we can just come back after placing down the second relic, grabbing the third bone, and moving on to Sanctuary again. That's what I'm going to be doing. This is any percent route. You saw me grabbing the bone off tortoise already. You can do it after doing all of this. I just did it before because she was right next to me. I'm not sure if it is the best option or not, but it's what I did, and it's fine. It just works. Either way, any way you grab it or when you grab it, it doesn't really matter at all. To this route, at least. Obviously, I expect this route to be changed a lot and to be having better results than the times that I've been getting with it.
That wasn't so bad.
My normal setup, grabbing the mark on the way up,
Well, better late than never.
using the tree to negate fall damage, and grabbing the relic. Now, this is the 15th.
Well-preserved?
It's the one that we needed to finish the Alpha Planet thingy, and we will not grab the Sanctuary one. We were going to skip that one.
All right. What's next?
Now, talking to the tortoise, to Mom Turtle. As always, she's a sweetheart. You can grab the bone now instead of before. I just grabbed it, like I said, for why not. Now, I'm going to teleport to Crossroads to get the Alpha Planet by placing down the second relic that we just got from Deep Crater. As you see, I haven't split out of Deep Crater because we haven't finished the place. So I'm going to place down a mark next to the bell. I can teleport back to Deep Crater. Instead of placing the mark next to the portal, like we usually do, you place it further into the level. Now, we teleport back to Deep Crater to grab the third bone and the last one.
And now what?
Somehow, I wasn't being able to teleport right away. It's fine. So, after getting here, your priority is to get to the planet changer as soon as possible. After you do that, to the left of the one we activate in the quest is Alpha. You activate that one. And now the water right in front of this place where we are, that hole, the sinkhole kind of thingy, the water will be gone, therefore spawning the last spawn that it is, setting on top of some rocks in the middle. This is where I'm going right now. I don't place any marks there to revert back because there's a bell right beside us, like right here. I don't think it's needed, but yet again, things might change. This is not a permanent thing. And now I split off of Deep Crater because we're already done with it. I grab the mark, the objective marker back there to go to Sanctuary.
Okay. And now?
There's only one bonus Sanctuary, and it is conveniently right where we kind of go as well to get the launch to the rooftop.
Got it.
Excuse me, kind of just snapped my neck. So, placing on the mark, and straight off just go, ignoring the 15th in any percent. Dry artifact, we skip it, we grab the last bone, as we see you have 10, and do the launch. And now we proceed as usual. This is a terrible way to do it. For some reason, the rooftop wasn't letting me jump, so I just decided to go with it. So, after this, things again change a lot from any percent. You still commit suicide, but now instead of dash jumping backwards into the teleporter, you go to the bell and you teleport all the way back to Crossroads, up to the shrine. And that has a reason. I think it's faster to teleport here and then dash jump off of this place all the way down there to the skull, using that platform that kind of slides, where I'm going to land now and die for some reason. Weird collisions. I think it's faster to do that than dash jump and parkour from the entrance of Sanctuary all the way to here. So this is what it was meant to do. Jump over here, enter the passage, and now we're going to stalk to Skull. I'm going to put myself in a position so I can spam my my mouse button to skip the lines, which kind of focuses on the marker, like it is a objective marker thing. So I kind of place myself so I don't misalign my mouse, and just spam mouse clicks until I get no more voice lines, and the mark's spiral thingies kind of dissipate off the skull, and then both of its eyes that are glowing red kind of dissipate into black, and they're no longer illuminated by this red light. But when you get no more voice lines, that's when you know you're already done with it. Now, all the way up here again, and now it's just finishing the game. Killing the boss, as we do in any percent, skipping everything.
I'd love to meet the guy who built this.
And that's the run. The route is fiercely similar to any percent, doesn't change much, adds like 6 minutes to the run. It can be done in much less than the time that I got here. So, well, I'm hoping that this route can be improved upon. I don't think it's perfect in any sort of way, but I do hope it is good enough to work. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the videos and on the Discord channel or on my streams. Either way, thank you for watching. I'll see you whenever things start to pick up for this game.
You will be free and able to rebuild the world as it was. This is what you must do.